What is going on, family? Today, I want to talk to you guys about something special. Because what if your breakthrough isn't just about you, but about what we can do together? That's right, I said that. What we can do together. Today, I really want to talk about something special. But first, let me congratulate the New York Knicks. The true Knicks fans out there. I'm talking about people like my cousin John, my cousin David, my boy Clarence, my boy JP, my boy Clive. I'm talking true diehard Knicks fans. You see, what most people don't know is when I was younger, besides the Lakers, besides the Pistons, besides the Blazers, I rooted for the Knicks. But back in 93, I can remember we was up 2-0. And Jordan came back. Jordan and the Bulls came back and won. After that, I know. So what I'm saying is, for those true diehard Knicks fans, congratulations to you guys. A well-deserved title. You know, my man Josh Hart, I used to say I didn't want him to leave LA. But we traded for him for Anthony Davis, which led to a title with the Lakers back in 2020. Jordan Clarkson, another former Laker who I love. And I'm happy that they got a ring. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, I seen his performance in that run the very next year of 2021 when they went to the finals with Phoenix. So I was happy. And Cat, I'm just happy he's from New Jersey. So after Shaq had that talk with him, another former Laker, the Big Diesel, had that real man-to-man talk with Cat, Cat stopped playing around, which he was always taking the game serious. But Knicks fans, I am truly happy for you guys. So congratulations. Everybody enjoy that parade that's coming up out here in New York, because it's well deserved. I'm talking about true Knicks fans. Me, everybody knows I'm a diehard Laker fan. Everybody knows about Magic Johnson was my hero. And then James Worthy. Yes, Isaiah Thomas also. So, at the same time, Big Cat, and then Shaq, and then Kobe. Let me not get started with Derek Fisher, Paul Gasol, and all the other Laker greats, because this is the Knicks year. Don't even mention the King, LeBron, who I'm hoping will finish his career in LA. But like I said, this is the Knicks year. So congratulations, y'all. Now, let's get started with BlackPowerRise.
BlackPowerRise. Yeah. We built for greatness. Came from the bottom where the struggle was real. Now we teaching people how to rise and heal. God put purpose deep inside the pain. Now we turning hard lessons into generational gain. No more surviving, now we building wealth. Teaching ownership and loving ourselves. Every business built is a seed for the youth. Every success story become living proof. BlackPowerRise got a mission to lead. Planting motivation like spiritual seeds. Helping dreamers understand they can win when they trust God and believe within.
Don't stop now, your blessing getting close now. We're built for greatness, destined to rise. God put the vision deep in our eyes. Headed to the sky, let the whole world know. BlackPowerRise, helping kings and queens grow.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here at BlackPowerRise. Today, I want to talk about how your community can help uplift you, how we can uplift each other, because you never know who's watching you in your community. It could be the people you least expect that support you and want to see you rise and want to see you uplift yourself, because you can be uplifting them and not even know it. I'm talking from experience, family. Just the other day, you had cats who supported me in my writing, who supported me in my novels, and asked me, my man Mayhem, I'm talking about. I told him, yo, I got this new audiobook. I have 3 new audiobooks, which I'll put in the description, y'all, which is Success to Become Empowered and Resilient. Then Success Happens When You Dare to Dream, as well as Success to Overcome Struggle. So I let him know about those 3 audiobooks, and he said, nah, Kasim, I really love to read. I love to smell the paper and feel the book. So, and mind you, he's my age. So I said, you know what? Thank you, bro. You just reminded me not everybody wants to hear it. Some people want to feel it. So I'll have the link in the description there to all 13 of my novels, y'all, where you guys can order from my website at BlackPowerProductionPublishing.com. But what I'm saying is, people, that made me feel good. Then other cats came to me, letting me know, look, I need to let people know about what I do more. So please hit that like and subscribe button here at BlackPowerRise. It helps the channel. So what I'm saying is, people, you don't have to stay silent, because I thought people wasn't interested in reading. I thought everybody loved audiobooks and that stuff, because that's the new thing. But no, it's still people out here that loves to actually read a novel. And those are the types I'm talking about. At the same time, I thank God for even bringing those customers to me, even though they're friends at the same time, because they're going to tell their friends, they're going to tell their family members at the same time, which is something I hope you all do. This is what I mean about a community can help uplift each other. And that's something that we all need to do, because these people here, they knew what they were fighting for when they marched. They knew that fight to Washington and that march to Washington was something big just for future generations as well. Not just for their generations, not just the 60s and 70s, but for future generations up to where we at now in 2026. So I want you guys to understand what I'm coming from. Those people that hate on you, let's say a good 5 people don't like my novel. God is going to see the work that I'm doing and reward me at the same time and multiply those 5 probably 7 times. That's what? 35 people out of 5 people that would love to read my novel. Either the audio book or the ebook or even the paperback. So what I'm saying is, people, don't stop your success. That's what Satan wants you to do, which is give up and think nobody's going to want you or want to hear from you or want to hear what you have to say. No, you got to let people know. Do not be afraid to shine, people. That's what I'm saying here. Because we as a people, we can always uplift each other if we really want to. And with Father's Day coming up, shout out to all the true dads out there. Because society makes it hard for us. But you've got to keep pushing, because God knows your heart. Society may not know your heart, but God knows your heart. Understand this, people. We live in a world where society wants us to compete against one another. No, we can help one another and uplift one another. I'm talking because I hear the stories from my great cousin, Uncle Edgar, who I call him. When I hear him talk to my grandmother during the family prayer line. At the same time, he always says they didn't have nobody but themselves. So I'm talking about family, close friends, when they stick together, that's a blessing. That's something you've got to cherish, people. When you have a community that supports you and people, again, who you won't even expect to support you, but they will anyway, this is a blessing, because we can all eat. That's what I say. We don't have to just compete against one another. We can uplift each other. We don't have to try to outshine each other. We can help each other shine. You don't just have to keep your ideas just to yourself. You can share your ideas, and maybe the person can help your ideas become a reality. At the same time, they have an easier way for your ideas to become a reality. At the same time, when you do share ideas, they may want to join you and help uplift you to make that become a reality. But at the same time, you got to know who you're sharing your ideas with, because not everybody's rooting for you. That's right, I said that, and I'll say it again. Not everybody's rooting for you. So you got to be your own cheerleader at times. And when God sees you putting in that work, trust and believe He's going to bring the right people around you. He's going to bring the right customers to you. He's going to bring people that's going to motivate you because you're motivating them and you don't even know it. You don't just have to focus on your own success. Your success can uplift others. Your success can uplift other people in the community. Your success may uplift their children because they seeing you doing something positive out here. So trust and believe, people. God's gonna bring the right people around you. And as always, I'm gonna share my experience because trust and believe, people, nobody succeeds alone. I'll say it for those just watching. When I had my very first stage play back in 2012, which was Somebody's Gotta Be on Top, an actress told me, you don't have to do this alone. And to this day, that stuck with me. Because once she said that, and once my team at the time said that, and I realized that, I have people around me that cares, that knows more about acting than me, that knows more about having a stage play more than me. We took off. So again, God is going to bring the right people around you. Trust and believe me. Every successful person has people that support them. And I'm talking about a mentor. I hear me talk about my mentor, Mr. Dalton, at the same time, Wyatt. But I had other people that I looked up to, that I looked at as like mentors, but not like those two. But what I'm saying is I had people like my cousin John, my cousin David in my corner. Being around them always motivated me, as well as my cousin Shantae. You know, at the same time, my cousin Nikki, happy belated, girl. It's Gemini season. Let's get it. At the same time, shout out to all the Geminis out there. It's Gemini season still. Happy belated to my boy Keita. It can be a teacher that motivates you. It can be anybody that you look up to when you're seeing they're doing something positive. It's going to make you want to uplift and step up your game. I'm talking about even a friend, a true friend, your best friend. I thank God for my friends all the time. My boy CEO McLean, my boy Antoine I'm talking about, from who's on the cover of my book, Year of the Gentleman. I'm talking about my boy Keith, my boy Raymond, my two best friends, as well as my boy Clive, even Kali, for instance. It's so many that I can go on and on and on. My big brothers, Ian Jermaine. This is what I'm talking about. When you have the right people around you, you're going to want to succeed even more, people. So trust and believe those that's in your community, those people that I'm talking about. Let's say even Carl Webb. Shout out to Hope Clark, another author mentor to me. Love her to death. But what I'm saying is, people, they had mentors before they were successful. They had people that they could go to before they were successful. And so did I. And so can you. But trust and believe. Say a prayer to God. At the same time, do not be afraid, because He's going to bring the right people around you. So when I say that, trust and believe. Somebody believed in them before the world did. Again, family, I can only talk about myself and share my success. When I was going through difficult times, I would always call Hope any time of the day. And she would pick up and give me advice. When I was getting ready for that first stage play, I could call a cast member who I knew that had more acting experience than me. even though I directed it, as well as I went to school for acting, as well as the screenwriting, but they still uplifted me. So me being a rookie at the time, when I was writing my first novel, Hope encouraged me, and she took the time, her own time, to help me out. So do not be afraid to ask for help. And if they don't have the time, you can always go to somebody else. Because again, God is going to bring the right people around you. And I say that to say, a word of encouragement, trust me, can change your life. It can make your day. It can help your confidence grow, people. And that's something I think we as a people are missing these days. Yes, it's 2026, but that's something that I think that's missing out here. We as a people, we don't encourage one another enough. There's some that do, but I'm saying we don't do it enough. So do not be afraid. Do not hate on the next person. Do not hate on your brother or sister. Because to me, those that do, I can't help you. But what I'm saying is, God is going to help them. Because one thing I learned, you can't save the world. That's God's job. At the same time, do not worry at all. When you make a mistake, when things get tough, you got to have that never give up attitude. And once again, people in your community, you don't even know who's rooting for you. Because that one opportunity out there can change your life. You know, when Hope told me to go on a book tour with her or go to a book signing with her, I watched her. At the same time, yes, I was selling books also. I can remember being at the Harlem Book Fair, and I was a young author then. While she was making money and selling books, yes, I was selling books, but I had my shirt off. At the same time, I was doing so much talking and networking at the same time. And then she called it too much talking because I was talking to a whole lot of women at the same time. Yes, I was getting, let's say out of 10, I would get like 3 book signings, while Hope, she's getting like all 10 people to sign her books. So she told me about professionalism also, that it's not about you and the ladies right now. It's about you and that money and getting that bag. At the same time, it's about you showing people what kind of author you are. So what I'm saying is, don't be afraid to listen to that mentor, because that right person, they're going to hold you accountable. And that's something that I thank Hope Clark to this day. Hope C. Clark, love you, man. At the same time, everybody, hit that like and subscribe button here at BlackPowerRise. Because when you succeed, others succeed, they see your success, and then they share it with other people. That's a whole community growing, people. That's the power of community. And that's something that I'm talking about. That's the point to me telling you all of this. The power of a community can I really mean it, help generations to come. I'm talking about people like my daughter and her friends. My daughter, who has her own clothing line. She has friends that look up to her at just an early age. At the same time, she helps uplift them. When teacher tells me all the time, after Bella does her work, she helps the other kids with their work to make sure that they're on track, to make sure that they're keeping up. At times, I tell her, girl, you got too much of me in you. But I can't help it. At the same time, I always would try to help others before I help myself. But I let Bella know your homework comes first. Your schoolwork comes first. Then you can help people. And it surprised me. The girl actually listened when I hear that from her teacher. And hearing that her writing has gotten better and better, and her handwriting is so neat, it makes me be a proud father. Once again, happy Father's Day, an early Father's Day, and I salute all the true fathers out there. One thing I can say also, people, it's too many people out here that's waiting on other people to help them. What I mean by that, y'all heard me mention Hope C. Clark. She once told me that she seen the hunger in me. That's why she never gave up on me. And I heard that with my mentor Wyatt, who knew about the acting business way more than me because he's been in films. He's been in plays. This man is a famous comedian. So what I'm saying is he's seen the hunger in me. And he's seen that I was determined. This is what I mean about people see if you're serious or not, people. So you've got to have that hunger in you. When you really want something, you got to remember, you've got the power of Judah in you, people. You've got to be hungry out here. You've got to be hungry for success. You've got to be hungry for whatever it is you're trying to go after, people. And know, yes, life gets in the way. Yes, obstacles happen. But you've got to overcome that obstacle. The reason why I say that, because what if you become the person that helps the next person succeed? And that was in me already. But my mentor, why he always stayed telling me that. It's up to you to help the next person. Something that I knew already because I was doing it before I met him. But I don't mind that. Because, again, that reminds me that I'm doing something right. Like he would say to me, what if you encourage a young entrepreneur? What if you supported a local business in your community? And they help fund a film that you're working on. And that's another thing I'm working on, people. Can't wait till that film comes out. And I thank my boy Socks, my boy Junior, definitely my boy Pablo, and the rest of the team. Thank you, y'all. So once again, hit that like and subscribe button here at BlackPowerRise and share with your friends and family. Because what if I even shared your post? This is what I mean about a community and us helping one another, people. So I want to say this to you guys. Small actions create big change. What I mean by that is you got to start small. And when you start small, that means that starts with you. Your success starts with you. Because you got to be the one to plant that seed. You've got to be the one to help that seed grow. And others in that community, that big community, they're going to see that seed. And then they're going to want to be part of it. Just to say that I helped him. So they can tell their friends and family. So they can tell their co-workers probably. And you never know who they're telling. Look at my own journey. That's what I do. Right now, I have 13 novels. You have True Brothers in Their Pride and Joy, Hood Lover, Someone's Gotta Be on Top, Year of the Gentleman, She's Not For You, Caught Between Women, Pure Evil. Then there's Success to Become Empowered and Resilient. Then there's Pure Evil, When Cities Collide, the preludes to them. That's Tales and Mystery, Outstanding Adventures. There's Suspenseful Tales. There's Success Happens When You Dare to Dream. Then my newest one, Success to Overcome Struggle. And again, I have the link in the description where you can buy all of them, people. So my point to saying all of this is you've got to have that never give up attitude. Another thing I didn't even mention, you've got to love what you're doing. Me, yes, I've written books. Yes, I have this clothing line. At the same time, yes, this is BlackPowerRise. Yes, I have Black Power Production, my upcoming stage play, as well as film that I'm working on, people. But you've got to really love what you're doing. Because when you love what you're doing, God is going to bless you. Trust and believe. And we're going to keep rising. You're going to keep rising just like I'm doing. So I'm talking from experience. And what I'm doing is sharing it with all of you guys. And thanks for those that have subscribed here at BlackPowerRise. I really appreciate it. Yes, I've started my own business years ago. Yes, I create content. But I love what I'm doing. Even when I help children, I love inspiring them. I love inspiring people, period. Yes, I'm a motivational speaker as well at the same time. And now, I have so much to say. But even book me for your next speaking gigs for those that want to hear me. I'm going to even have that soon coming, y'all. Because I can tell you right now, none of that happens without the support of people. I'm talking about from my novels. My boy Antoine, who you heard me mention. My boy Clarence, who you heard me mention. My boy Coma. Then you got my cousin David. Those 4 people, I used to go to their house when I was in college, when I couldn't afford a computer. I would do my college work at one of their houses. On top of that, I would write my novels when I couldn't afford a computer at their houses. Then my boy Coma, I remember him taking me to my first computer show, and I finally bought my own computer. Then that's when God blessed me more, people, because then I didn't have to go to nobody's house no more. So I was typing up my own novels. So again, this is what I mean about God's gonna put the right people around you, but you got to have that never give up attitude. So once again, I want to thank every subscriber, every reader, every person that shares this video here at BlackPowerRise. Every person that leaves a positive comment. You guys become part of the movement. You guys become part of the mission. I thank all of you guys. Even with my daughter Bella, I'm not thinking about her just today, but I'm thinking about her legacy. I'm thinking about her future. I'm thinking about my little cousin Jasmine, who's not little. Happy birthday to her. I'm thinking about her daughter. I'm thinking about inspiring the next generation and the next generation, just like it was done for me, just like they did for us. I'm talking about people like Thurgood Marshall, who fought for us to have an education. Let me not get started on that, people. But what I'm saying is our community will grow, but we got to support one another. We've got to encourage each other even more, and we can do it. There's no reason to hate on the next person. So I love inspiring the next generation and showing them what it means to dream big, what it means to work hard, what it means to really get what you want. For those that want to get to that next grade, like I tell my daughter, who will be going to the 4th grade, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because daddy's not going to be there taking a test for you. At the same time, it's just you and that test paper. For those that want to get to the next level, I don't care if it's a raise you want at your job. How bad do you want it? I don't care if it's you want a financial freedom. How bad do you want it? That's me talking to all of you. How bad do you want it? And those that want to build a big community, how bad do you want that community to be? Because when you grow, when 2-3 people get it started, we all grow. A guy just told me just the other day that I need to do another video, and this time do a speaking one. And I said, you know what? Not a problem. So again, shout out to everyone out there that support BlackPowerRise and support me. That's a blessing to me. Y'all don't know, but y'all encouraged me to keep going, because that's building something bigger than myself. Let me take you guys to the Bible for a minute. I'm sorry, but once again, I can't help but bring God up, people. In the early church days, people worked together. They encouraged one another. When one person struggled, others stepped in. When one person succeeded, the whole community benefited. And that's what will happen today if we all just get together. And then just this past Saturday, there was a community event out there, and I did some networking. And then where the person, they wanted my books in their bookstore, in their online bookstore. That's what I mean about a community coming together. Because there was this woman who was painting, and that inspired me to even write again, people. Write my next novel, which is Year of the Gentleman 2, as well as Pure Evil, When Cities Collide. There's so many that I could go on and on. But this is what I mean about a community can inspire one another. Your community with people in it can inspire each other. Imagine what would happen if we inspired one another and celebrated each other's victories. Just imagine. I said that in one of my shirts. I remember putting that in there. Uniting scares the system. That's something that I just came up with. But just imagine if we share each other's victories. How this world would look. How we would look. So I'm saying this. Instead of jealousy, try supporting. Instead of competition, try celebrating. Instead of having that negativity, try encouragement. It can uplift everybody. I've said it earlier in this video. You don't know who you're uplifting. You don't know who you're inspiring. You don't know who's watching you. Think about it like this, people. How many businesses would grow? How many dreams would survive? How many people would keep going when they feel like quitting because they'll see what you're doing? Meaning you can have that never give up attitude effect on somebody else. They will keep going because they see you keep going. So trust and believe me, people. Your community gets stronger when people stop asking, what's in it for me? And they start asking, how can I help? Because success isn't just about reaching the top. It's about helping each other climb that journey. It's about helping someone else and helping that other person climb. Because when they succeed, you succeed. So trust and believe, people. That's leadership. That's impact. That's legacy being built. I'm talking to those thinking about quitting. Don't. I'm talking to those thinking about giving up. I'm telling you, don't. I'm talking to anybody watching here at BlackPowerRise that needs encouragement. I hope and pray that this video motivates you to keep going. I'm talking to that person really thinking about quitting. I'm telling you, don't. There's one of your friends out there, family members, struggling with self-doubt. I'm telling you, you can lead them to my book, Success to Overcome Struggle. So I'm telling them, don't give up. God's got your back. I got your back. There are others out there that you may not even know that got your back. And I'm praying to God that maybe my words or maybe your friend's words could be the reason why you keep going. Never underestimate the power of influence. You don't have to be famous to help the next man or woman or a kid. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have 1 million followers out there. You just have to have that heart and enough encouragement to help the next person grow, as well as yourself. Because faith without work is dead. Because when we as a people uplift each other, trust and believe, everybody wins. Business grows. You will grow. Families grow. Leaders grow. Your dreams grow. When people see you succeed, they believe that success is possible out here. And trust and believe, I guarantee you, people across the world that have saw the New York Knicks win the championship, that inspires them out there. That has helped them to keep going for that success. So today, here at BlackPowerRise, I challenge you. I challenge you to support somebody else. I challenge you to surprise somebody else. I challenge you to encourage somebody else. I challenge you to uplift somebody else. I challenge you to pray for somebody else. I challenge you to definitely mentor somebody else. I challenge you to be the kind of person that adds value wherever you go. Because when you uplift others, trust me, we all rise. If you're committed to helping build stronger communities, helping build stronger families, helping build next generations, helping build legacies out here, comment, we rise together. And remember, success happens when we all work together, people. Success is a team thing. Nobody gets there alone. It may take that person years and years and years. But remember, I said this. Nobody succeeds by themselves. When Jesus needed the word of God, spread it throughout the world, he had disciples for that. Nobody succeeds by themselves. So trust and believe. Success becomes more powerful when you help the next person succeed, people. It's your boy Kasim here at BlackPowerRise. And I'm out. Once again, congratulations to all you true Knicks fans. Hit that like and subscribe button here at BlackPowerRise.